Hello beautiful people, I welcome you back to my channel. So in this video I want to be talking about bitterness. Bitterness is something that most of us struggle with. It is when you hold on to an old grudge and you feel that this thing I am unable or I am unwilling to forgive. It has to do with a feeling of sadness and anger, especially when you've accumulated that anger over a period of time. Most people, especially women, struggle with bitterness, especially in our relationships and marriages. And most of the times it is very hard for us to accept the existence of it. In relationships, sometimes we are treated unfairly and it makes us feel like, this person that I wanted to be with, this person that I agreed to marry him or her, he is doing this to me. And then you accumulate the anger, like especially when you've spoken over that thing over some time and the person is not making any effort to change and you are hurt and you've accumulated the anger. My dear, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be disappointed, but what is not okay for you to accumulate it over a period of time? It is not good for your health, especially your mental health. So in this video, I just want to be talking about signs that shows that you are struggling with bitterness and then how you can deal with it. The first sign that shows that you are struggling with bitterness is when you have imaginary conversations in your mind. For instance, if your husband cheats and then you found out he's cheating and you've confronted him and he's doing it like continuously. Most of the times you'll be there and you just be imagining, so when he meets the other lady, what do they talk about? So when he's sleeping with the other lady, how is it like? So when he's with her, how, like, you have all kind of imaginary conversations and scenarios in your head, and this thing really will go a long way to make you better. Another thing is that when you sit down to remember conversations and experience you've had with him, especially when you've been with a person for a long time, you've come far with a person, you've gone through things with a person, and then all of a sudden the person's lifestyle changes or the person gets new experiences, and this money and this experience comes with new behaviors and all those things, and you are like, you can't believe the person is doing this with you. So you sit down and then you replay these conversations and experiences you've had with this person. When you do this frequently, when you do this over time, when it is not positive but it is negative, it accumulates and then it makes you angry. The third thing is that when you are easily offended by the person, you see, when someone does something to you, because the person have done that, even if the person says, oh, I've stopped, or I'm sorry, it was a mistake, or it was something, a bad choice I made at a point, and I'm not going to do it again. When the person does something small, it triggers you and you get angry. And it really makes you bitter. And when, especially when you are a wife and then you are in your marriage and you have this kind of experience, my dear, you are not going to be happy. Your man is not going to be happy, and your marriage in general is not going to be happy when you are easily offended by the person, my dear. Another thing is that when you are bitter, you have strong negative emotional reactions to things they do and what they say. Because you are easily triggered and then whatever they do, it angers you. You realize that you express the emotions, like things that you are not supposed to be angry on, you are angry on. Things that you are not supposed to say, you say because the person has disappointed you. Things that you didn't expect the person to do, the person did. And so it makes you very bitter, like even when you don't want to react negatively, you see yourself reacting negatively. The next thing is that you keep lists of offenses. Most of the times when your husband has done something, your wife has done something, the person has apologized, and then you realize that you've kept it, like you said, oh, I've forgiven you, but you still keep those list of offenses. This day you did this, that is how last year you did this, last 10 years you did this, my dear. These things are going to make you better. And as I said, it is not good for your health, it is not good for your mental health. It is not good for the relationship in general, but the most important thing is your mental health. So if you have any of these signs, it shows that you are bitter. They are signs of bitterness. How do you break through this, my dear? The first step is that you have to recognize you are bitter. Just know that if any of the signs that I spoke about earlier is present in you, just recognize it. Accepting that you have a fault is also half of the problem. So you have to recognize that you are bitter, and then you interrupt your thoughts, especially when these conversations and experiences try to play in your mind. Try as much as possible to pause and ask yourself, what are your thoughts telling you? How are these thoughts going to help you, build you positively? and then you ask yourself, are you hurt over something done to you? And then do you need to spend time allowing yourself to grieve that hurt? If sometimes you need to separate yourself from the person for a while, you have to. If sometimes you have to lock yourself in a room and cry the emotions out, you have to. It is better for you to inhibit in you and be doing that thing will not help you. So interrupt your thoughts. When the thoughts come, when you need to cry, you cry. But just make sure that you cry it out. You are okay. You wipe your tears. You wash your face and you decide to go on. And then, my dear, you try as much as possible to forgive. Not fast, but at your own pace. If it will take you a week or two, a month for you to be able to forgive the person, the most important thing is at the end of the day, you have to forgive. You are not forgiving because the person deserves your forgiveness. No, you are forgiving because you deserve your peace of mind. And when you try to pile the things, like when you feel like you are unwilling to forgive or you are unable to forgive, it won't help you. So please and please again, try to forgive and then try to see things from the positive point of view. Most of the times our spouses or our partners do something to us, they accept it, they make conscious effort to change, but because they've done something negative, we always concentrate on the negative side, and then the positive things they are doing to make us happy or to amend or to earn our trust back, we don't pay attention to them because all our minds are on the negative things. But my dear, when you always concentrate on the negative things, you are attracting the negative things to you. You are putting your energy in the negative mood, and so if care is not taken, you will always be attracting the negative things. So you have to make sure that as much as possible, concentrate on the positive things and then be grateful for the positive things in your life. If he cheated and then he realized that he has messed up and came back, be grateful for it. Yes, it is not good that he did, but he has come back. He has realized that he messed up. Somebody told me that, madam, some of us, our fathers went and they never came back home. Our fathers went and they brought second wives into our home. But there is always something to be grateful about, my dear. Concentrate on the positive things and try to be grateful, not because of anything, but because of yourself, your mental health, for you to be happy for yourself, and then you can be happy for your spouse and your family in general. So these are signs that shows that you are better, and these are steps that you can take to break through. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Sekia Gamie, and this is my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, then I think that you would also enjoy this particular video. Kindly click on the link and watch it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.